What skills did you have before beginning the master's program?
Right from the very beginning, I wanted to make sure that I had a focus on video production and video design and stuff like that because I've gotten used to using that a lot in my classes and I really enjoy it. And I can see how it's so effective if done right. And there's a few times where I've done it right, but there's lots of my videos that I had to have for my classes that weren't good enough. I wasn't satisfied with them. I mean, I could stand in front of a class and I could be engaging and I could tell stories and all of that stuff, but does that transfer over to a video format? And I think I tried to do that. I tried to just do what I do in front of the class, except on video. And that's significantly less effective on a video than it is in class. I had some basic skills. I was able to get the video out there, but my lighting wasn't very good. And the sound is always a challenge. In the shop, it's a big challenge. It's a noisy place, echoey. How could I get rid of those noises that I didn't want there? I wanted to focus lots on my how it works videos. In other words, my students need to do an operational description. They need to describe the operation of how a system in the vehicle works. And so I wanted to work on those because I had the how to do it videos working quite well. I had a video showing how students can lift a vehicle on a hoist and up and down. And I know it's effective because I asked them to watch the video and do it, and they're able to do it. They're motivated to do it. That's not a big deal. It's the hard theoretical parts of the class that I wanted to emphasize a little bit more in my videos.
How have your skills improved through the master's program?
I started out with multimedia and design for learning. And that gave me a lot of practice in how to edit pictures to put into videos. That it is made up of three components: the outer weight, the dividing rubber band, and the inner hub. How to record audio that could be used in a video. How to take all of these elements, building a web page, doing all of these things that I had done a little bit in, but I haven't really dug into, and allowing me to practice, to try new things. I love that part of this program is that I can just have the freedom from where I am to try new things and to push myself. And I push myself. There's things that I never knew I could do that now I can do quite effectively. Another one is designing e-learning environments. I took 5 videos and I put them together and I used a program called Genially. Genially is just a platform to put information that allows you to put links to other pages, put links to other videos. You can embed a video. You can add audio there to, if you have reading on there, if students are not very good at reading, they can press the audio and listen to what the text is on the screen. So Genially worked really, really well. And I used this for a 5-day lesson plan on how a carburetor works. And then I got to a video production for education class. And that is one of the classes that is very strictly about creating videos. And Mark gave us some lots of leeway in what we wanted to work on. It had to be 7 minutes long, no more than 7 minutes. It didn't have to be instructional, but it had to show that you knew how to use camera angles, how to use lighting, how to use sound to the advantage of getting the message across. This was a video that, I have all these ideas in my head. And I think, I could do that and that and that. And I get the picture of what it should look like. And it's not till you're halfway in that you realize, oh my goodness, this is a big thing. It's going to take a lot of work. And it was a lot of work. But it was a video about my daughter who has some mental health issues, has a lot of physical issues that she was born with. And so I wanted to talk to her in her environment. At that time, she was a barista at a coffee shop.
And my mom immediately panicked and went, "How long has that been happening?"
I just dove right into it, and it was so much fun. I could play with different lighting. I could play with different scenarios where really dark background and then bright lights on the person sitting on a stool. And so I really enjoyed those.
I was always waiting for the other shoe to drop.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to work with her again and just get to know her a little bit better and spend some time with my kids. And so that was great. That summer, I did a video design for learning class, and that focused a lot on how do I maximize the amount of time. So let's make it a short video. Let's make the audio pop. Let's make the lighting so that your eyes are not drawn to how bad it is, but rather you forget that there's any lighting at all, and you're just noticing that it looks good. So that was my emphasis there. How do I do that in a shop environment? What I did was I developed my skills, and you can make it so clear because one of our things that we had to do in that class, one of the assignments was we needed to take a video and analyze the video. And so I took one of my old videos, and the lighting was terrible. The ideas were great, but lighting and audio was awful. And so I decided to take that video, my own video, analyze it, make changes, and make a new one. And that was a lot of fun to do. A lot of audio and lighting things that I had to figure out, right? I'm in this big shop. It's really echoey. I've got lots of overhead lights. How do I take those lights, put myself in a position where I can manage all of those things?
Back together. And they all fit into 3 words. The words are look, fit, and do.
I also did some video editing where I had a clock on the wall, and I had to remove that clock out of the video. And I'd never done that before. I didn't even know you could do that. And maybe only recently you can with our new technology. And so that's where the theme of skill development is so important here, because I took what I knew, and I'd been doing it for the last 10 years. So it's not like I knew nothing, but I was able to enhance because I was given the freedom to push myself even beyond maybe what the class was asking me to do.